So, you think you're saving money at the pump? Maybe not. You've probably heard a ton of fuel-saving tips, gadgets, premium fuel, and more. What if I told you most of them are actually draining your wallet? Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel, Road Kings and Rust, where horsepower meets knowledge. In this video, we're busting 9 common fuel myths that are costing you big. Stick around because the last myth will change the way you think about fuel efficiency for good. Let's kick things off with a myth that many people swear by. Cruise control always saves fuel. It sounds pretty convincing, right? But the truth is, it's not always the case. Cruise control can definitely help maintain a steady speed on flat highways, but it's not some magic trick for saving fuel. The real key to better fuel efficiency is keeping a consistent speed, whether you're using cruise control or not. On long, flat stretches of road, cruise control does its job well by keeping your speed steady, which helps avoid those unnecessary bursts of acceleration that waste gas. But things get a little more complicated when you hit an uphill stretch. Cruise control will help try to maintain your set speed, which ends up working the engine harder than necessary and burns through more fuel. An experienced driver, on the other hand, might ease off the throttle and let gravity do the work on the incline, saving a bit of fuel. Now, if you're the type of driver to constantly brake and accelerate quickly, cruise control can actually help you out. It can prevent you from making those fuel-wasting moves and help you save gas in the long run. So while it's not a perfect solution for every situation, it can definitely help in the right conditions. And speaking of wasting fuel, what about that classic trick of turning off your AC to save gas? Sounds smart, but let's break it down. You've probably heard that turning off the AC can help you save gas, but it's not as simple as it sounds. Modern air conditioners are pretty fuel efficient, so they don't use up a lot of gas. Rolling down your windows might seem like a good alternative, but here's the twist. At higher speeds, open windows cause drag, which makes your engine work harder and burn more fuel. It doesn't matter much in the city, but on the highway, that drag can really add up. So believe it or not, using the AC might be the better choice, especially when cruising at higher speeds. Plus, let's be honest, driving without AC on a hot day feels like you're stuck in a sweaty sauna. Not exactly the most pleasant experience, right? The good news is that today's AC systems don't drain your gas like they used to, so you can keep cool without feeling like you're burning through fuel. In the end, it's actually more fuel efficient to keep the AC on, rather than rolling down the windows, especially on the highway. Stay comfy, save a little fuel, and enjoy the ride. Now from the AC myth, let's shift to something many drivers do at the pump: topping off the gas tank. Sounds harmless, but it's not. Topping off your gas tank might seem like you're getting a little more for your money, right? But here's the thing. Your tank is full once the pump clicks off. Any extra fuel doesn't actually get added to your tank. It either goes back into the pump or spills out. So you're just wasting gas and cash. Overfilling can also damage your car's vapor recovery system. Modern cars have a charcoal canister design to trap fuel vapors and turn them into usable fuel. If you keep pumping after the click, liquid gas can flood that canister, causing emissions issues and affecting your car's fuel efficiency. And here's the real kicker: gas expands when it warms up. That extra gas you're trying to squeeze in can leak out, wasting your money and creating a fire hazard. Plus, spilling gas is corrosive and can damage your car's paint if not cleaned up quickly. So next time the pump clicks off, just let it be. Topping off doesn't help and could harm your vehicle and wallet. It's not worth the risk. Just let the pump do its thing and drive away without worrying about that little extra. Trust me, your car and your bank account will thank you. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more straight-talking car advice. Your support keeps this channel going, and more honest tips are on the way. Now let's dive into the next one. You've probably heard the hype about premium gas, right? It's often sold as the secret to a cleaner engine and better performance. Sounds fancy, right? But here's the thing. If your car doesn't need premium fuel, you're just throwing money away. So what's the deal with premium gas? It has a higher octane rating, usually starting at 91, while regular is around 87. The higher octane helps high-performance engines avoid knocking or detonation. But if your car's engine doesn't require it, premium gas won't do anything extra for you. You'll just be paying more for no real gain. And about that cleaning claim, It's just marketing talk. All gas types, regular, mid-range, and premium, already have detergents that prevent carbon buildup in your engine. If your engine really needs a deep clean, you're better off getting a professional service instead of paying extra at the pump for something that won't do much. Think about it, if regular gas was actually dirty, wouldn't older cars be falling apart with clogged fuel lines and injectors? They're not. Cars have been running around just fine on regular gas for decades. So unless your car requires explicitly premium fuel, stick to regular and save yourself the extra cash. Your engines will still run smoothly, and your wallet will thank you. Next up, have you also been told to fuel up early in the morning to get more gas? Sounds scientific, until you actually understand how fuel stations work. Ever heard that filling up in the morning saves you money? It's a common myth, but the truth is, it's not the case. The idea is that the cooler temperatures in the morning make the fuel denser, so you get more for your money. Sounds convincing, right? Well, here's the thing. The fuel at gas stations is stored underground, where the temperature stays pretty constant, whether it's morning or afternoon. So no matter what time you fill up, you're getting the same amount of fuel. Sure, cooler mornings might help keep some fuel vapors from escaping, which is better for the environment. But when it comes to actually saving money, there's no real difference. And here's something to consider. If you overfill your tank on a cooling morning, the gas could expand as it warms up, and you might end up with a small puddle of gas. This is something motorcyclists know well. The bottom line is, fill up whenever it's most convenient for you. Gas is gas, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Don't stress about the timing. Just make sure your tank is full when you need it to be. Now let's talk about what happens when your tank gets low. Some people swear it ruins your engine, but is that really true? Some people think running low on gas can damage your engine, but that's not true. Engines don't care how full your tank is. They only stop running when it runs dry. The genuine concern is dirt or debris getting sucked into the system, but that can happen whether your tank is full or nearly empty. Cars have fuel filters to catch these contaminants before they cause harm to the engine, so it's not a massive issue if you're low on gas. Another common worry is that running low on fuel will cause the fuel pump to overheat. While it's true that low gas levels can strain the pump, modern fuel pumps are designed to handle this. They're built to work under various conditions, including when the fuel level is low. That said, constantly running on empty might shorten the lifespan of your fuel pump, but it won't wreck your engine. So, should you run on fumes? It's not the end of the world, but it's better to avoid it. Keeping your tank at least a quarter full is a good habit to save your pump from unnecessary wear and tear. It also keeps you from running into issues when you least expect them. Now let's be real. When it comes to saving fuel, there's a lot of bad advice out there. Myths get passed around like facts. And next thing you know, you're spending more at the pump instead of less. Knowing what exactly works can save you real money in the long run. What about you? Have you ever believed any of these fuel-saving myths? Drop your stories in the comments down below. What trick did you try that totally backfired? What lesson did it teach you? If this video helped you dodge a few gas-guzzling mistakes, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. You'll always be first to know when new tips drop. Stick around, more real talk and money-saving tips are coming your way, and you definitely don't want to miss what's next. Still think driving manual saves you more gas? That used to be true, but times have definitely changed. Back then, manual transmissions gave you complete control over gear shifting, which often helped squeeze out better fuel economy. Drivers could time their shifts perfectly and avoid unnecessary acceleration. But recently, modern automatics have entirely changed the game. With advanced systems like CVTs, continuously variable transmissions, and dual clutch setups, automatic transmissions shift faster, smarter, and more efficiently than most human drivers ever could. Today's automatics are specifically built with fuel efficiency in mind. These systems optimize gear changes, reduce engine strain, and ensure the engine runs its most efficient RPM. Some newer automatics even learn from your driving habits, adjusting to get the most out of every drop of fuel. The result? Many modern automatics now beat manual transmissions when it comes to fuel economy, and it's not even close in some areas. While driving a manual transmission may still be fun or feel more engaging, it's no longer the automatic choice for saving cash at the pump. With the rise of smarter automatic systems, they're now leading the charge in fuel efficiency. The days of manuals saving you more gas are behind us. So if you're thinking of fuel savings, consider going automatic for a more efficient ride. Now, let's discuss something many of us question when pulling into a gas station. Big name gas stations have better fuel. Ever pulled into a budget gas station and wondered, is this fuel legit? Well, here's the truth, whether you're filling up at Shell, Chevron, or Joe's Discount Fuel, all gasoline has to meet the same government standards, and most of the time, that fuel is coming from the same refinery. Don't be surprised if you see the same fuel truck filling up both the premium brand and the corner station around the road. So, what's the actual difference between the big names and the small guys? It's all about additives. Big brands throw in their own special mix, detergents, corrosion inhibitors, and the like. These additives help keep your engine clean over time, but let's not get it twisted. Those additives aren't going to boost your horsepower or stretch your mileage magically. That premium marketing is mostly fluff. The good news is, even those small stations still sell fuel that meets the legal requirements. They just skip the extra stuff to keep the prices low. Unless you're driving a super picky or high-performance car, your vehicle won't know the difference. So skip the stress and save your cash. Don't forget to share this video with your car shopping friends. And if you're curious about more ways to save money at the pump, stay tuned till the end. We saved our best for last. Last but not least, let's settle this. Do fuel additives actually boost performance, or are they just glorified snake oil? We've all seen those little bottles at the gas station or auto parts store promising better fuel economy, cleaner engines, and turbo-like performance. Sounds like magic in a bottle, right? But let's be honest, if these additives really worked as advertised, wouldn't every gas station already be adding them to their fuel? The truth is, most fuel additives are just overhyped and overpriced. They market big promises, but the actual results are minimal at best. Some additives can help clean out your fuel system or injectors, especially if your car has been neglected for a while. But even then, the benefits are small and usually short-lived. A better solution? Stick to quality gas and regular maintenance. And those so-called octane boosters, don't fall for it. Unless you're driving a high-performance vehicle requiring premium fuel, those boosters won't do much. Now, not all additives are total scams. Products like seafoam can be helpful, especially for older engines. But for the average driver, it's mostly just money down the drain. Skip the snake oil and save your cash. And before we wrap up, here's a bonus tip that can really save you some serious cash. Keep your tires properly inflated. It might sound simple, but underinflated tires can cost you up to 3% more fuel. That's a few extra dollars you don't need to spend. Check your tire pressure regularly and ensure they're inflated to the manufacturer's recommended levels. You'll not only boost your fuel efficiency, but also extend the life of your tires, saving you money in the long run. These are just a few of the fuel myths that could be draining your wallet. Don't fall for the hype. Smart driving and proper car maintenance will always get you further. So, which fuel myths have you heard that you think are total scams? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button for more straight-to-the-car tips, money-saving advice, and everything you need to keep your ride running smoothly. Catch you in the next one.